Dee-dum, and we are recording. Guess what, folks? It's a Sunday! Yes, it fucking is. Time for a much more earlier than normal What's Up. And there's a reason I'm doing it early. Whenever I take the antibiotics, I feel like shit for 5 hours after it. So, yeah, I'm doing this early before I take the first dose of antibiotics to clear up the chest, pneumonia and all that shit. So that way, when I finish recording this, then I can take the antibiotics and feel like shit for the rest of the day. It's the last weekend I'm taking these. I think I stopped taking them on Tuesday, I think, this coming week. So nothing much to cover actually when it comes to the channel stuff. In fact, things are extremely quiet right now. There's one or two bits of stuff that's coming in for review, but even the review side of things is rather quiet. There's a new RDA, the new Tsunami. I think Mike Vape's already popped up a review for it actually. He got it really early. But there's a new Tsunami RD, the Tsunami X or something they're calling it, from Geek Vape. That's coming in sometime in the next couple of weeks. Apart from that, it's all bloody podcasts. There's going to be no fucking disposables because I've already said last week, no more disposables in the channel. So yeah, it's quiet. It is worryingly quiet. We're now on the run up to the UK Vapor Expo in May. We're in the middle of April. There should be a shitload of stuff getting released, but there isn't. Things are extremely quiet, at least in the mainstream side of the market. Things are really quiet right now, and I haven't known it to be this quiet in the middle of April on the run up to a major expo in the UK, one of the major expos in Europe. I've never known it to be this quiet. Never. And I've been doing this for 10 years now. So something weird is going on here. I mean, it's not as if any of these companies are going bankrupt, because they're not. They're just not making anything. Or the stuff that they are making is older stuff. So I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on right now. I mean, sure, there is a smattering of podcasts, but that's it. That's it. Just a smattering of podcasts, and that's weird. It's really weird. Yeah. Oh, what am I vaping on? Still on the Tighter. The Tighter. Is this the X or the normal? It's the, no, is it? Yeah, it's the Tighter X. Still on the Tighter X AIO borrow tank device with the Tighter RBTA. RBTA? Is that what they're calling this? RDTA. What the fuck did I get the B from? Yeah, Tighter RDTA. Thoroughly enjoying this. That's why I'm still using it. I've been using this for, well, since this thing came out. The RDTA. Thoroughly enjoying this setup. In fact, I've basically stopped using the Raga because I'm constantly using this thing now. Thoroughly enjoying this setup. Thoroughly enjoying it. Peach custard in there. Lovely. Q Mini, as usual, with the Osiris 25 sitting on top. Black vine in here. Need to rework this. Yeah, there's probably a dead slug sitting in the coil right now. That tasted slightly caramelised, which black vine shouldn't taste. Yeah, on that, as always, the Pure Max with Grenade Deer in there from Fluid. And UL Dillon. Yeah, I'm still using the Dillon. UL Dillon with its electromagnetic openy, closey, juice flow controlly system. Grenadier in this as well, coming to think of it. Because I've completely ran out of naturally extracted tobaccos. And I keep forgetting to order some from Drake's. And there we go. And that's it. Don't have anything else running on the don't have anything else running on the table right now. So yeah, things are quiet. Things are quiet right now, which is worrying. Especially because we're in the middle of April. It's very worrying that things are quiet. But we are on the run-up to the UK Vapor Expo as well, which is on, I can't remember the fucking dates now because I'm an idiot, Friday the 10th to Sunday the 12th. It's the second weekend of May, not the first, the second weekend of May. I will be going. There's no guarantee I'm going to be in any fit state, but yeah, I will be going because it's like, what, 4 weeks away now? I think this should have cleared up by then. Should have cleared, especially the amount of fucking antibiotics that I'm shoving down my throat. But yeah, I should be there. As always, I'll probably be spending most of it hanging around the Ohm Zone, which is what I've been doing for the past couple of years when it comes to the UK Vapor Expo. This expo is still going to be disposable heavy, even with the impending ban that's going to be coming in. It's still going to be disposable heavy because the ban's not being implemented and put into force for a number of months yet. The May Expo is still going to be disposable heavy. But hey, that's why the Ohm Zone's there. That's why the Ohm Zone's there. You've got all the bigger names and the hobbyist and advanced side of vaping, like Vape Smarter, for instance. They're going to be there. The guys from Fluid are going to be there with their own stall. So yeah, you'll be finding a lot of people are going to basically be hanging around at the Ohm Zone. That's where they're going to be, because I know for a fact that's where I'll be as well. As for the channel side of things, Block 1, which is the first 7 episodes of eSig 101 Season 4, all about the hobbyist side of vaping. Block 1 is basically done and dusted. I've only got to edit the last 2 episodes of Block 1, and that's it, finished. Episode 1 and Episode 2 will be going live on the channel on probably Friday. I'm going to be shifting around the review schedules, because normally what I end up doing is the reviews, if I'm only reviewing 1 or 2 items that week, which is what I'm doing right now because fuck all's coming in, I usually put the reviews up on Friday and Saturday. Well, what I'm going to be doing with eSig 101 Season 4 is I'm going to be releasing it over the weekend. So Episode 1 and Episode 2 are both going to go up on Friday, and then after that it's going to be an episode a week. But if you are on Patreon, Subscribestar, or the YouTube members, all 7 episodes of the first block will be going up all at once on your feeds. So if you're on Patreon, Subscribestar, or the YouTube members, take a look at that. I think it'll be for the steak bake, the steak bake tier or above, which is basically $5 or above. You'll get access to all 7 episodes for the first block, and then about 2 weeks, actually probably either just before or just after I come back from the UK Vapor Expo, all 6 episodes of Block 2 are going to go up. Then I'm going to let Block 2, the 6 episodes of Block 2 run in, and then that'll probably bring us into round about June or July. And then when we're halfway through Block 2, all 7 episodes of Block 3 will go up. So if you're on Patreon, Subscribestar, YouTube members, you will get a preview of all of that block of episodes long before that block actually finishes on its weekly episodic release. That's what I did with Season 1, that's what I did with Season 2, and that's what I did with Season 3. And I'm going to be doing the exact same thing with Season 4. The folks that are supporting the channel financially do get to see eSig 101 in its entirety, essentially, long before the whole lot goes up on YouTube. eSig 101 with its 17/18 episodes, which will run for about 16 or 17 weeks, because the intro and Episode 1 for each block goes up at the same time. That'll bring us into the end of summer, very beginning of autumn. And that's when I'll start thinking about Season 5, which will be the 1-hour documentary-style specials. It's going to be leaning a little bit more towards advocacy than introduction to vaping, because we've done that in Season 1 to Season 4. Season 5 is going to be leaning towards the advocacy direction. That's what I'm going to be doing with Season 5. But I've got a couple of ideas, but nothing concrete yet, because we've still got Season 4 to run through for eSig 101, but yeah. And I think that basically covers everything, folks. I think it does. There's nothing much else to talk about. Again, it's been an extremely quiet couple of months. Extremely quiet couple of months. Hasn't been anything big getting released, which is kind of worrying. It's kind of worrying. I mean, one or two. I mean, I think Dot Mod came out with a modular AIO, but they don't send me anything for review now because they're concentrating mostly on US reviewers. You've got the Tsunami X, but that's coming in a couple of weeks. And that's it. It's been a quiet one. Anyway, that's it from me, folks. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.